the part of all of this that I've always had the biggest problem with is self-awareness. So the Trump administration flat out lies constantly about the grocery prices and the cost of living, inflation, flat out lies to your face. But the lack of self-awareness on the part of the MAGA voter is the staggering part. You're being told that your groceries are down. Are you seeing that at the till, at the cash register? Are you seeing your grocery prices be lowered? And if so, where? You're told it costs less to heat your home and to do this and to do that. Are you seeing it? Yes, you're seeing lower gas prices. You're not seeing what Donald Trump told you gas prices were, though, which was $1.98. That's not a thing. How is it that you guys can walk up to the cash register, pay the inflated prices, and still believe what the administration is trying to sell you?
Something here back at home. Inflation. We learned this week that inflation in September ticked back up to 3%. That's the highest level since January. I want you to take a listen to something that President-elect Trump told me back in December. Take a look.
I started using the word, the groceries, when you buy apples, when you buy bacon, when you buy eggs, they would double and triple the price over a short period of time. And I won an election based on that. We're going to bring those prices way down.
Mr. Secretary, coffee prices are up 19% from a year ago. Beef is up almost 15%, and bacon up almost 6%, just to name a few. So when are all grocery prices going to come down, as President Trump promised?
Well, Christina, it's unfortunate. As much as I like you, you like to cherry pick. So, when we came in, it was eggflation. Egg prices are down, gasoline prices are down. Overall, the inflation since President Trump has come in, has come down. We inherited this terrible affordability crisis from the Biden administration. The first thing we had to do was get it under control. And this month's inflation number was actually below the consensus number. If we look at core inflation, it was 0.2%, which was the lowest it's been in a long time, coming down.
I don't know how you can sit there, Scott, and say that shit when we can all see the data being provided to us by the census, by Treasury.gov. We can see these numbers. This is not good. And I don't know why you talked about core inflation. Core inflation has been higher the last 3 months than it was the first 5 months of this presidency. And don't get us started on rent, because the bullshit that you're spreading is ridiculous. We are paying more in rent than we have ever paid before. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. This is a trajectory that we keep going. 2025 is getting higher and higher and higher in rent prices. And depending on where you live, you could be drowning. And this is the annual rent per feet. That is insanity that we keep going up and up, and the annual growth just keeps going. And you acting like we're not feeling this is ridiculous. Trump ran on lowering prices for Americans. We are paying more in almost every category than we were paying last year. When you guys told us that grocery prices were ridiculous, you promised to lower them, and we are still paying more. You are now fiscally responsible for this budget because it just started under you, and still, things are not getting better. You can't keep blaming the previous administration when you ran on bringing these prices down for everyday American. And yet we are seeing time and time and again that your tariffs and everything else are causing us to pay more. It's not specifically the tariffs, it's the threats against other markets. We are affecting the global market by alienating ourselves. This is your political mom, educational purposes.
How do you MAGA supporters not see it? You know you're paying more for beef. You know you're paying more for groceries. You know you're paying more for electricity in your home. You know you're paying more for gas to heat your home. You know you're paying more for all of these things. Why do you not call these guys out when they say this? They're telling you that your reality is not reality.